I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your card.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Titans next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Levis going to the air right away. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Cooper, the man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was 1 drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The Spears with another carry. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Fields now to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Steelers at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. They hand this off to Harris. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So that drive of 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out come the Titans now. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 35, here's second and a couple. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Levis. Got his man. It's Williams. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, and that'll bring up second down. You look at the Steeler defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On the give, this is Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Off-play action, Fields. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. And he'll go down the net before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They run with Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
Again, it's Harris. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darnell Washington, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This now a 3rd and 4. Levis back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Hand off to Spears. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Levis from the gun. Complete to Johnston here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They run with Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run. Here's Harris. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They run again with Harris. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They run for it with Harris, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Right side, he has Johnston.
And he'll be stopped right there at the 31.
Levis to throw it. That one's taken in by Spears.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Levis looking to throw. Right side to Williams.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And Levis going back to the air. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
Levis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. In motion left goes a tight end.
On play action, Fields.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And that'll be incomplete.
I think you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Pickens on the slant. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They're going for it. This is Harris. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 21 yards there. Big play on 4th down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw him off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? This is Harris. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now Fields. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Darnell Washington. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Levis to throw off play action. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
And here's a give to Spears.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Levis sets up the throw here. Johnston on the quick slant.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
Now Levis. He's got another one to Johnston.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
In motion goes the tight end.
Here's Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd and goal.
Levis.
Under pressure, they got him again. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Jamison Williams.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
Play action. It's Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Off play action, Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. In motion right, that's Williams.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Levis now off of play action.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. See if he can do it.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
On third down, here's Harris.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Spears to begin the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Back to throw, it's Levis.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Levis back to throw.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Throwing on second and long. Levis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 48 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Levis to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's a run by Spears.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tajay Spears.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Blitzburgh. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They snap it to Fields.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Off the play fake, Levis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Williams, the man in motion left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Levis looking to throw.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So now the Steelers down 28-21. A minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. From the left side, it's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Now Fields.
Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Pickens on the slam. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Levis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Levis to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap.